A pleasant afternoon to everyone. Welcome to Study Event Management in Australia Pacific Training Group. Hello to all our viewers from LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I am Lance,
And I am Ines.
and we will be your host this afternoon.
Also joining us today is a special guest who can share her experience about what it's like to study in PTG or in Pacific Training Group. Let's welcome Vida.
Good afternoon, guys. We're excited to be here and share you what we know.
And we are also excited that you're here to join us today. Despite not being able to meet face to face for this event, we're thankful we're thankful that you're giving us a little bit of your time.
Now that you mention it, Ines, the past 2 years have been quite challenging for all of us. But now that the ball seems to be rolling again, we are excited to invite you guys to join us in Pacific Training Group and study in Australia.
That's right. So we have prepared many things for you today. And towards the end of the program, we will have a Q&A session. So if you have any questions, just type them in the comment section below.
That's right. And as a bonus, we have also prepared a raffle draw. So stay tuned, and you might be one of the lucky winners to enjoy our limited and event exclusive prizes. And speaking of prizes, Ines, can you tell us more about this?
Sure. So by joining, you can get a 35% course fee discount plus a chance to win a $30 e-voucher. All you have to do is like and follow us on Facebook or share this live stream as well. And then enter your details at bit.ly/PTG event.
All right. So you also may refer to the pinned comment to this live stream for the mechanics and the links. Our winners will be announced at the end of this program, so stay tuned for a chance to win these exciting prizes.
All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into our program. So to start with, Lance, can you tell us more about who Pacific Training Group is?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. Now, Pacific Training Group, or PTG, is one of the leading vocational education training providers in Australia, with a unified mission of enabling students to create thriving careers in Australia and globally. Now, we have been in the industry since 2015 with more than 20 Australian qualifications and over 30 short courses. In 2019, we have expanded to offer these courses online. With more than 50 industry partners, we are able to help our students transition more easily into studying and living in Australia.
Yes, and in addition to our centrally located modern campuses, experienced trainers, and extensive connections to the industry, we'll also have access to world-class e-learning resources through our e-learning platform called PTG Online. Isn't that right, Vida?
Yes, PTG made it possible for me to study in Australia. We also have a great community of trainers, staff, and fellow learners who supported me throughout my journey.
That's lovely to hear. Now, this wouldn't be possible, of course, if we didn't have our own place of learning, right? So, depending on the student's preference, they may also choose to study in any of our two campuses. The first one is our Sydney campus. It's located in Pyrmont, New South Wales. To quote the famous Australian filmmaker, one of the great things about Sydney is that it has a great acceptance of everyone and everything. It's an incredibly tolerant city, a city with a huge multicultural basis.
And we also have our Gold Coast campus, located in Surfers Paradise, Queensland. Let's take a closer look at each of these places through the following videos.
Sydney and New South Wales offer cutting-edge, industry-relevant education opportunities for international students. Our world-leading universities and thriving vocational education sector help deliver the foundation for rewarding lifelong careers. New South Wales also boasts some of Australia's leading private providers, specialist English language colleges and secondary schools. We are leaders in education, with multiple universities ranked in the top 200 QS World University Rankings. New South Wales is Australia's most innovative and dynamic state, with 64% of the nation's tech startups based in Sydney. Nearly half of Australia's top 500 companies are based in New South Wales, offering diverse employment opportunities during and after study. In addition to Sydney, New South Wales has 4 regional study destinations: the North Coast, South Coast, Newcastle and Hunter region, and Country New South Wales, that offer exceptional education and employment opportunities. With a wealth of world-class qualifications, New South Wales can help you make a difference in the world, whatever pathway or career you choose. Warm, welcoming, truly multicultural, and with award-winning beaches, food and entertainment, New South Wales is the right choice for students seeking internationally recognised qualifications and successful global careers.
So what I love the most about Sydney and New South Wales, I really like the city.
I can go maybe 20 minutes, go to the beach, 30 minutes, go to the most beautiful bushwalk you've ever seen, and that's just the city in particular.
In the morning when I go for a walk, I often see dolphins. I feel like I live in paradise.
Going and studying abroad was always like a dream. The feeling is amazing. I wasn't expecting all of this, to be honest.
I still find myself spoiled for choice after 3 years. How a city can keep offering you forms of entertainment, that's a beautiful thing which I haven't really experienced anywhere else. It has the best combination of city life and just beautiful sceneries.
New South Wales has a lot of a prestigious university which can provide you the best quality of education.
Besides very good education, it's just a place where you can have fun as well.
You get to meet so many different people in and out of class.
Everyone is more relaxed. Everyone kind and friendly, and teacher also helpful.
It's a very good place to find support for whatever you need, especially for international students. We get here with different kinds of insights and education.
I feel safe and I feel welcome.
I would just highly recommend coming to New South Wales to study.
Visit the Study New South Wales website to explore your study options.
I'm Martin. I come from Estonia. I'm studying Diploma of Events. In this course I'm learning a lot of good stuff, how to manage people, how to be well organized. It also improves the English, working with the people all around the world. I decided to move to Australia because I always wanted to live in a warm and sunny place. And this is it. I did a lot of travels, different states. So after this course, I think I'm better prepared for everything. I feel more confident in every situation. I feel more free when speaking with people in English. I think this course has all these areas in the business I need. Everything I learned here I can use in other businesses as well. So not only event management. I already actually have my own company, so maybe I have more employees, so I know how to manage them better, and I also know how to do events.
Sydney, Gold Coast isn't just lovely if your place of learning is very near any place that you'd like to relax and discover, Lance.
Indeed, Ines. Watching the video suddenly makes me want to go for a swim.
Well, before you get carried away and book a flight today, let's talk about the benefits of studying abroad.
Well, as you can see, 97% of study abroad graduates will land a job within 12 months or even less. That's nearly 10 out of 10 graduates. You are also likely to earn 25% higher salary, 84% skills acquisitions, and 80% job adaptability. These are very promising numbers, don't you think, Ines?
Yeah, definitely. Because here in PTG, we do our best to not only provide the necessary training, but also connect our students to career opportunities or further studies.
It's a huge plus, really, when I know that even after I finish my studies, I can still stay in Australia and continue to expand my network and develop my skills.
Definitely. And that's exactly what Pacific Training Group is here for.
All right. Now, before we continue, Ines, I have a question.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, what type of event have you attended recently, and what type of event do you enjoy most?
Well, since the pandemic, I haven't really attended any big events, except for so 2 years ago there was a Dragon Boat event that I attended, and it was composed of different people from different states and countries.
Wow.
And it was a very big event, and it lasted the whole day. It was pretty amazing because while the races were ongoing, there were different activities going around, such as awarding, people selling food, selling merchandise, t-shirts, and even offering some services like a massage.
Wow. So a lot of things are ongoing during the event. I didn't know that you're into sports too.
Yeah, I am. It's just that the pandemic happened, so all of
Yeah.
that kind of stopped.
Yeah. But for me, during the pandemic, I actually attended some events like community outreach, what else? Milk giving activities, particularly in the place where I live at the moment. And there were also quite a few like beauty pageant. Can you believe it? During pandemic, right? We have opened
Yeah.
those types of activities. The beauty pageant that I attended to was for the LGBTQ community. Yeah, Miss Gay contest. So I really love the atmosphere of the activity because everyone was very participative. And you know what? The organizers and the people involved in that event really made it very successful. It's really, you can really see that they have worked a lot in making sure that everything goes smoothly, right?
That's
So,
amazing. And didn't
can you
you
believe it? Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, and didn't you mention that you helped organize one during Pride Month, which was last June, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken?
actually, yes. I helped organize an event that happened way back in June. So we need to prepare the list of people who are going to participate during the Pride March. And then, of course, make sure that statistics are actually all good so that we can also prepare the required number of food packs for the people who are actually joining, food plus water, and of course, services who will bring the people or joiners from our place going to, the city proper for the actual event.
Amazing. So I guess you had put a lot of effort into it, yeah?
Absolutely. Well, event management or event preparation really takes a lot of effort. So, if our viewers for today's event are actually in those types of activities, and if they are often tasked with event planning and delivery, or really if they are kind of a person who enjoys preparing for different kind of events and occasions, then our event management course will be perfect for them.
That's right. Nowadays, no matter what kind of event, whether it's an intimate one with just a few guests or grand with hundreds and or thousands of attendees, whether it's face-to-face or virtual, you will need to employ the professional services of an event planner and coordinator to ensure the success of your event.
Yes, and with the world slowly getting back to normal operations, the events industry is likewise flourishing. Our concert halls are welcoming thousands of attendees, sports events are livelier than ever, and even more intimate occasions like birthdays and weddings have become more sophisticated. Thus, there is really a huge opportunity to build a career in this exciting industry with the right qualifications and, of course, networking skills.
And to ensure that PTG is delivering quality training and education, we are proud to have with us highly qualified trainers with extensive professional experience in the industry. So we have Fran, who's been teaching and training in the industry for over 12 years. She has qualifications in tourism, events, and education. Fran also enjoys traveling and organizing musical events, which allow her to show students how rewarding those activities are.
We are so delighted to have Monica as well as one of our trainers. Well, Monica is an enthusiastic and dedicated professional with 20 years of experience in the areas of travel and tourism, as well as event management, training, and assessment. Well, at this point, let us watch the following videos for a bit of the teaser on who our trainers are.
Hi, my name is Fran Cumming. I've been working at PTG for about 4 or 5 years now. My background is in tourism and events management, and I'm currently qualified in both of those disciplines, as well as teaching qualification. I really enjoy teaching international students because I love traveling, so it's a little bit of the world coming to us, which is very, very nice. And what else do you need to know about me? I'm thinking that doing an events course is fantastic at the moment as we get back to the new normal with all sorts of different type of events coming on. They're looking for staff. They're all looking for staff at the moment, so do the course. That's about all, I think. I'm looking forward to teaching you at PTG. And just a little bit else about me. During this COVID lockdown, I've taken up a new hobby. Ta-da! I'm playing trumpet now. Okay, see you soon. Bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Monica Pazwalski. I am the head of portfolio for Cricos and online at Pacific Training Group. I've been part of the Pacific Training Group family for the past 6+ years. I really enjoy being at the college and I look forward to meeting many of you. If at any time you need to meet with me, please feel free to make an appointment. My job is actually to manage the trainers and to check on all our academic material. I hold qualifications in travel and tourism, event management, leadership and management, and hospitality. So if you would like to speak to someone about those subjects, I'm very happy to do that. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to welcoming you to PTG.
Well, I like it because Fran was able to learn how to play trumpet during the lockdown. Right, and finding a hobby really is one of a great activity during the pandemic season.
That's right, Lance. So, moving on from our trainers, there are 3 qualifications you can choose from, depending on your needs or preferences. So let's start with the first one. We have Certificate 3 in Events, and with this, you can get started by developing the administrative and operational skills required to carry out core event-related work activities. The certificate qualification will train you to deliver quality customer service, develop your communication and teamwork skills, and prepare you to be competent in handling event sales, operations, and registrations. You'll also be trained to achieve workplace effectiveness and to be well versed with work health and safety. Once you've successfully completed the certificate, you have a wide range of career opportunities to pursue, such as event assistants, planners, and administrative coordinators, to name a few.
So we also offer a diploma of event management, a level higher than a certificate. You will learn how to coordinate different event operations and gain knowledge and skills of the event management process. Upon graduation, you will be able to pursue an even wider range of career opportunities. For example, as an event sales coordinator, conference or functions manager, and project or venue manager.
All right, and last but not the least, we also offer an advanced diploma of event management. This is the highest qualification for event management, and this prepares you for a senior management positions where you will be responsible for brainstorming, planning, and staging events. Upon completion, you will have gained and specialized management skills such as budget and risk management and handling marketing and public relations. You will also have the industry knowledge to comply with legal regulations, as well as aim for sustainability in your event. And for your career pathways, aside from the event coordinator and manager, you will also be qualified to be an event director and event producer.
Wow, does that mean I can now handle large events if I have that advanced diploma?
Absolutely. Intimate or huge, outdoor or indoor, face-to-face or virtual, these courses will definitely train you and equip you with all the skills that you need to carry out events successfully. So once again, we have Certificate 3, Diploma, and Advanced Diploma of Event Management. Now, this time, Inez, can you walk us through our education pathway?
Sure, Lance. But before we continue, I'd like to remind everyone to join our raffle draw. So just follow the steps that you see on the screen, or you may also refer to the pinned comment of this live stream. So share this live stream on your own social, on your Facebook, and enter your details at bit.ly/PTG event.
Right, and we're already more than halfway through our program, so make sure that you make it before they cut off. So don't forget to follow us on Facebook. Of course, enter your information on our bit.ly PTG event link.
All right. So to continue from where we left off, PTG's education pathway is really easy. So you can start with an English course if you think you have to brush up on your English proficiency first. Or if you are already proficient in the language, you may proceed directly to any of the 3 event courses which Lance already mentioned. Afterwards, you also have the option to pursue higher education, such as completing a university degree or taking up other qualifications. Or you can go ahead and expand your network and apply your learning to your current or prospect work.
Okay, and aside from ensuring that students can start and build their expertise on the course that suits them, well, more flexibility will also be provided as they have the option of either, number one, studying on campus. So, Ines, this mode of study allows the students to have an actual class with their trainers, meet other students, and of course, instantly address concerns. So they can, ask their questions and they can get the answers right away. And on the other hand, we also have 100% online. So this gives the students the convenience, especially those who are always on the go. Students can complete their units anytime and, of course, wherever they may be.
Wow, that's wonderful. What if I want to study on campus but don't have the time during the day? Or what if I'm interested but I'll only be available by the end of the year?
That's a very good question. We actually get that a lot. Now, not to worry because we have a very flexible options for our class schedules as well. So students can actually choose between day classes or evening classes. Our next intake is on the 8th of August. But if you feel that you need more time to prepare, we also have intakes in September and October. So you can even plan as far ahead as 2023, 2024, and even 2025.
Wow, that's right. And PTG also takes into consideration the personal schedule of our students. That's why we have term breaks for our students to have enough time to relax and explore the many beautiful places in Australia.
Amazing. So aside from studying, they can also explore the beauty of Australia.
That's right. So they can travel during their term breaks, maybe stay with friends, visit different states.
Absolutely. So PTG makes it convenient for our students to get started. So for now, let's talk about the requirements. Okay, so we have simplified the requirements while ensuring that we follow the compliance standard. So in order to get started, student must be at least 18 years of age, completed year 11 or equivalent studies, an upper intermediate level of English or higher with IELTS of 5.5 or equivalent, or successfully completed the PTG language literacy and numeracy assessment. Now, for documentation, Ines, students must submit their number one, valid passport, then academic transcript, which should be translated in English. Of course, updated CV, or also called as curriculum vitae or resume, and English proficiency document. So pretty much just the basic requirements that are easy to comply with. And Pacific Training Group can also help the students in, processing and completing their visa application with the help of our migration expert. So once our students arrive in Australia, they can also take advantage of our airport pickup services, which will bring them, of course, straight from the airport to their preferred accommodation.
And speaking of accommodations, we've also partnered with the following companies to ensure the comfort of student living. So we have Study Vision, Global Experience, Australian Homestay Network or AHN, and Link to Student Living. So these companies provide different options like homestay, co-living options, VIP homestay, parents-nominated accommodation, and caregiving services. These accommodations are highly secured facilities, affordable, and most especially comfortable. There are also flexible packages of meals and utilities available. All of these are designed to ensure that students will have a convenient and hassle-free lifestyle while in Australia completing their learning journey with specific training groups.
It sounds so amazing. Now, at this point, let us watch the video for an overview of one of our accommodation partners.
I'm Brian. I'm from China. Australia is a very peaceful country. The most important thing for my parents and for me, I would be very safe.
My name is Montserrat Rico Jimenez. I'm from Mexico City and I've been in Australia for around 2 months. I was looking for alternative accommodation in Australia, so I looked for reviews about this homestay and I thought it was a very good choice to make. Australia is an amazing country. I'm loving the people here.
I'm Emmy. I come from China. I come to Australia to do my second bachelor and improve my English as well. I have been here for 3 years. I live with Erica since I came to Australia. Erica treats me like her own children and I'm so happy. When I first came to Australia, my English level was 0. It's really helped my English speaking.
I've always wanted to travel and get to know new cultures, and while doing homestay, I can do both.
My name is Jan, and I've been a homestay mum for 3 years. Each student has their own bedroom. We have a TV room where they have a large desk each, and that's their space.
My name is Vincent. I have been here for 1 month to just like my family.
If you want to feel like home, you should definitely do homestay.
我觉得你最好来一次澳洲，然后和当地的寄宿家庭住在一起，体验一下和他们住在一起的生活。然后最重要的一点就是可以增长你的英语水平。
I have highly recommend another student to come with homestay because it's really help your English and it's better to understand Australia culture.
我推薦澳大利亞嘅寄宿家庭係因為2個原因。第一個，作為一個海外留學生嚟講，初嚟到澳大利亞，人生地不熟，寄宿家庭可以介紹好多生活上嘅各個方面俾你聽。第二就係因為喺一個寄宿家庭係一個全英語嘅環境，你可以講英語，同佢哋練習英語，咁樣係對你嘅英語口語有好大嘅幫助。
Si en verdad quieren tener una de las mejores experiencias enriquecedoras y sentirse muy a salvo, les recomiendo mucho hacer homestay.
Australia food is different, but it tastes good.
My favorite thing is Tim Champs, the most amazing thing I've ever tried.
I really like Vegemite. The taste was awesome. You know, I can't even talk more.
Including living costs at pacifictraining.edu.au/Australia/. Don't you just love it, Ines?
Yeah, moving and studying in Australia surely made easy when we're there with PTG.
And I like the idea because our students can definitely find a place where they can comfortably stay and live while completing their learning journey in Australia. It's like having a family in a different country, right?
That's right. And how about we ask our guest student to see if she has something to share about moving to Australia. So Vida, what was the most unforgettable experience that you had relocating from your country to Australia?
Glad you asked, Miss. So there was one weekend that I went out on a road trip with my Philippine friends. So it was a good 6-hour drive from Sydney, and we rented an Airbnb close to a lake. And that's where I've seen kangaroos in the wild for the first time. So it felt like, oh, I'm really in Australia. So then about a 2-hour drive from that place is where I seen the snows. It's my first time to see snow, so it was surreal. It was an amazing experience, and I miss my daughter more, but hopefully I'll get her here.
Wow, I wish the best for you in bringing your daughter there. I'm sure she'll enjoy the different experiences you've had in the snow and in the lake. How about
And I'm sure a lot of our students also have, seeing a kangaroo in live is one of the things they included in their bucket list, right?
Yeah, that's right. And Vida, were there any adjustments that you needed to take during your stay? Like, how is living in Australia different from living in your home country?
Well, back home in the Philippines, life is 24/7. But here in Australia, people work here at a 9-to-5 basis, and you will hardly get any calls about work after 5 or during the weekend. So people are really respectful of their time. So work-life balance here is very important.
All right. So thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us. This is really a great insight from our very own student.
That's right. Thank you, Vida. Now, aside from the assistance we provide to our students in their immigration, airport transport, and accommodation, we also widen the options of our students by providing them work opportunities. So students will also learn... Oh, sorry, yes?
Go ahead, Annette.
Students will also learn to get the real-life exposure they need during their studies. Some of them even give the students the experience while being paid.
You're absolutely right. We have it all covered for the students, whether they want to master culinary and hospitality, housekeeping services for a 5-star hotel, or even enjoy a beauty of an island resort during their work placement. Now, with all that we have talked about so far, I'm sure by now everyone has, one big question in their mind. How much is it to enroll in a course?
I'm glad you asked, Lance. For as low as $560, 560 Australian dollars monthly, you can already get into any of the courses we just discussed.
Now, what if I enroll in more than one course type? Do I get a discount?
Well, we all know that everyone loves package deals. So we also have that in PTG. We offer package course deals. So if a student enrolls in more than one course, he or she can save as much as $2,400 in fees.
Wow, that's amazing. And of course, if you stay with us until the end, you will get a huge discounts when you enroll in any of PTG's courses within the promo period. Now, isn't it exciting to study overseas? I hope everyone now has a pretty good idea how they can kickstart their learning journey in Australia.
Maybe some of them are already, trying to gather their requirements, seeing what they need to submit, and maybe start enrolling even or inquiring.
Absolutely.
And with everything that we've covered, I'm sure all of them may still have some questions. So let's now proceed to the most interactive part of today's event, our Q&A portion. hope you were all able to type in your comments in your questions in the comment section so we can answer them.
Okay, so our first question here, is there a maximum age limit?
Okay, that's a very good question. That is the one of the most common question that we get from our students. So there is no age limit when it comes to studying. The only requirement is that you must be at least 18 years of age.
All right, next question. Can I take 2 different courses at the same time?
Okay, so very interesting question. You definitely can if you are taking the courses online, right? So, however, if you are going to attend an on-campus course or a KAICAS course, then you will need to take the courses one by one, as you will have scheduled conflicts with your classes. So again, online you can, as long as you can manage your time well, because remember, you're still gonna work. But for KAICAS courses or in-campus courses, it's just gonna be one at a time.
Okay. Can I take a course that is not related to my background study?
Well, absolutely. They can definitely study a course which is not related to their background. And of course, that is something that can help them out, because it's one way on how to grow themselves, equip themselves with new knowledge, new ideas, new opportunities. So if there are any opportunities that comes along the way, at least they are already prepared and ready to, take the role. That's a
All right,
good
next
one.
question. Okay, do you have partner companies where you can endorse your graduates for employment?
All right, cool. So yes, we definitely have. So during their work placement, or what we call OJT, or on-the-job training here, some of the companies or small businesses where our students do their work placement with would absorb some of the students after. But aside from that, we have some of the employment or work placements. We have the hotel school, we have Osfin, we have Empire Hospitality, O'Reilly's Resort, and all the local small businesses as well.
Yeah, that's include, resto, pizza place, with some offering
Correct.
sponsored work visa as well, right? So definitely,
Yep, and we
go ahead.
Yeah, we have a list of partners as well available online. So just log on to https://pacifictraining.edu.au/about/partners. So we have a full list of our partners online.
All right. For our last question. So, do both campuses offer all courses, or are there courses that are only offered in a specific campus? If yes, which courses?
So all of the courses that we have in Pacific Training Group are actually offered in 2 campuses, Sydney and Gold Coast. So definitely, they can, if they wish to study in Sydney, they can go ahead and consult with our education advisors. But if they prefer to study in Gold Coast, absolutely, there is no problem. They have the options of either studying in Gold Coast or Sydney, whichever location may suit their needs and their preference. If I were to ask you, Ines, if you were a student, which particular campus would you rather study, in Gold Coast or Sydney?
Well, I haven't been to Gold Coast, so I'm very interested to see how life is in Gold Coast as a student, and also as someone who's working.
And
It's close
I
to
know,
the beach also. Well,
and I
guess
know
close
that you will take Gold Coast because you are kind of a nature lover.
Yes. So I see a lot of beaches in Gold Coast. Although I think in New South Wales there are also a lot of beaches, right, Vida?
That's correct.
So,
Everywhere. And they're beautiful.
and I've never been there as well. So, but I am interested to see how life in Gold Coast is.
Mm. In Sydney, it's like if I'm not mistaken, it's a combination. Or you're getting the best of two worlds, like city lifestyle and nature. It's also close to nature, so pretty much everything, right?
That's right. So,
Okay.
was that our last question?
I think yes. But no worries because and of course we hope that we are able to address the concerns and questions of our viewers today. But they don't have to worry because if they have other questions, they may reach out to us at inquiries@pacifictraining.edu.au or visit our website at pacifictraining.edu.au.
All right. And now for the most exciting part of the program that everyone's been waiting for as well. As promised, we will now raffle off 30 Australian dollars e-voucher. You'll pick among our viewers who were able to submit their entries in our Bitly link. So I believe we have a winner. So let's see it. Drum roll, please.
I'm excited. Who it's gonna be? Wow!
Okay.
Congratulations to we have Anne Tan.
Right. Congratulations, Anne.
All right. So congratulations to Anne. Please wait for our email for further instructions. But wait, there's more. Congratulations to all of our participants today because everyone who submitted their entries to our bit.ly link will be eligible for a 35% course fee discount as long as they enroll until January 2023.
Wow, that means everyone here is a winner, right, Clan?
You're absolutely correct, Ness. Now, we will send out your discount codes through the emails you have provided in our bit.ly link. So please check your inbox from time to time for our email. And before we officially end today's event, we have a few announcements. So we have an upcoming live events for Vietnam and Thailand for marketing and communication, which will happen this Friday, the 12th of August. And of course, project and program management, which is going to be on the 17th of August, that is Wednesday. And the last one is leadership and management on the 26th of August, that is Friday. Okay, so make sure that for you to be updated with our activities and upcoming events, please follow us on our official website at pacifictraining.edu.au, Facebook page Pacific Training Group, and of course Twitter at Pacific Training 3. So it's the number 3 instead of the letter G. And of course, for those who are always active on Instagram, I'm sure I have quite a lot of friends who are active on Instagram. It's Pacific Training EDU AU.
Okay, and thank you to our lovely student guest for today for the opportunity of sharing with everyone what PTG is all about. Any advice to our viewers, especially those who are planning to study and relocate to Australia, Vida?
Sure. I definitely recommend Australia. First, it's because it feels like home here. Second, when it's a quality education, you will really get your money's worth. I definitely recommend Pacific Training Group because they try their best to understand their students' needs by giving affordable course fees. So I would say that this is the best decision that I've ever made, and hope you do the same. So I'll leave you guys with the saying, you will never be ready. You just have to do it, and that makes it.
Okay, thank you for the insights, Vida. This session has been very informative. Thank you to your personal input and sharing. So Lance, I believe we're ready to wrap up for today.
Yes. On behalf of the Pacific Training Group team, I would like to thank everyone for joining our virtual program, Study Event Management in Australia Pacific Training Group. We are looking forward to seeing you in Australia. And of course, here at Pacific Training Group, where your successful career starts.
And this has been your host, Ines and Lance. See you soon and have a lovely afternoon. Goodbye.
I came to Australia to improve myself, to study and create a better career, always looking for new experiences and different lifestyle. After a short period in Sydney, still getting used to a new routine, the COVID arrived and made everything more difficult than I thought it could be. I had to invent ways to keep paying bills. I was away from home, from my family and my friends. The social distance made the process of making new friends be harder. Many times I felt alone, but at this point, the Pacific Training Group became a big
Good morning,
gift
Talita.
for me.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, and you?
I'm very good. Absolutely great to see you today.
I started having classes online with one of the best professors I have ever had in my life. The support online from the staff is another point that helped me a lot. Today I can say that I see hope in the future because the school gave me ways to improve my abilities. They believe in their students and make us fight for a better future. And I want to thank all of them to believe in me. I will keep my journey always looking forward.